So when you first get into the hip hop, when do you first? Is it Rap a Lot? That's your first stop musically?
Um, I met Richard first.
Okay.
Richard Simpson. He was the owner of Ultimate Sounds,
Right. Right.
and he was one of the biggest and busiest studios here in the city. That's where LaTroy did "Want to Be a Baller." A lot of hits were made there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Richard, and that was kind of like my university, bro. I learned a lot just dealing with Richard. He wasn't stingy, and he didn't keep me away from the knowledge of it. And him as a manager, he was very good, awesome manager, and we got some great things accomplished together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you meet Rich, and then he starts to kind of like place you with other people. Like, hey, I'm working with this kid.
Yeah. Well,
He's a
what
producer.
happens was that people come through the studio all the time, and I had a room in the back. You know what I'm saying? I had a studio built out in the back. It was really nice, and I just banged my shit real hard. You could still hear my shit in the front. You know what I'm saying? And people like, who's that back there? You know what I'm saying? I just be in there rocking and smoking.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just do what I do. And that's how that happened. That's how I met 3-2. He came over there. And that's who brought me to Rap a Lot.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting how I met Mike D too. This is before music, so fuck everybody on that one. I love that nigga, and that's my bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike D.
Yup.
So okay, you meet 3-2 first, and then you meet Mike D.
Nah, I met Mike D first through Mike Theus from Glen Iris. That's the neighborhood I landed in when I
Oh, in the
moved here.
Clark. No shit.
Yeah, I landed in GI. I'm a GI boy.
Hmm.
Shout out to the GI boys. Awa. Yup. Yeah, I'm a GI boy.
Man, okay. So you go. Okay, so you land in G. Okay, big. So you meet Mike D.
Yeah, it was. We hustled together in the same place back then, and he kept it 100 with some gas. But yeah, and through Mike D, that's how I met the Screwed Up Clique and everybody else. 3-2 brought me to Rap a Lot. Big shouts out to the old man. Love you. Everybody over there, all the OGs, love y'all. But yeah, man, I had a good time back then.
So you okay? So 3-2 brings you to the Rap a Lot. And what's the first thing you start to work on when you get over there?
We did that Buddha Nature remix,
Okay, so Black
Black
Monks.
Monks.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the Black Monks.
So it's like 93, 94 up in there.
Yeah,
So we're up in there.
yeah.
Huh. So you didn't do the H-Town thing first.
No, the H-Town thing came later on, like 97, 98, something like that. I don't know, I ain't good with time, but it came later. Yeah, I was putting it down on the rap side, though,
Yeah.
with this shit, like Southside Playaz. Um, Mike D should have told you this, but I was the first one to put Pat on the beat.
Man,
That
shit.
Young in the Game.
Young in the Game. That was Fat Pat's first original
You
song.
remember it was YSP slowed down.
Yeah.
That was the old beat. It was YSP slowed down.
Huh.
Listen to it again.
Man. So what? Okay. So how do you? Is this your first time meeting Fat Pat when they do Young in the Game, or you had met him before then?
I kind of met him in passing until Mike locked in and said, "Man, we're gonna do this album, and I want you to do most of it."
Hmm.
I said, "Shit, let's go." And all that first album, that Southside Playaz shit, you guys fucked up album. Yeah, I did a bunch of that shit.
Yeah. So okay. So what's tell me how it is like working with Fat Pat when he first comes in there. Like, what's your impression of him? Like, coming into the studio and y'all working on music and shit.
I was like, he was kind of arrogant at first. I'm like, this motherfucker arrogant as hell. He want to sing, he want to rap, he want everybody to do what he say first. But then I was like, damn, they got creativity. You know what I'm saying? But me being a producer, I never let that threaten me or intimidate me. We can just try to mix that shit up and make some shit happen, and we did.
Mm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
How many other producers you had on here that had a 20-year-old record that's still hot?
Yeah. Man, we're weird. Jaime been on here.
20-year-old record that make a song get up in the club and say, okay.
Yeah.
Jaime, he a good dude too. Oh, and Jaime, this for you. Houston, we have to learn how to appreciate one another. Pay homage like everybody else do. We ain't looking for nobody to dick ride us or nothing. Just understand that we laid this shit down before y'all did. We did music for y'all big homies. We ain't looking for nobody to dick ride us. We just looking to be appreciated and acknowledged. That's it. That don't cost a dime. You agree with that shit?
What about paying the homage and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I think that I mean, you got to know where you been and know where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I tell these guys that shit all the time.
Yeah. No, I think that's like I said, that's my one kind of gripe with the Houston scene is that, like, man, we unlike New York and L.A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got these classic records, but we don't really know who did them.
Right.
For the most part, like Rick Shop did a good job of like branding Platinum Soul. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
but for the most part, bro, we ain't really know.
Right.
But we know all the songs though. You know.
And you know what, bro? I refuse to be deleted from the fucking history books when I did a major part of the history. Excuse me. I'm a humble cat and I'm an introvert. I'm a lay low type of guy. But that doesn't fucking mean that I'm not there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that goes for the tough guys too. I don't know, man. I choose to be away from everybody and everything because I think that's safer for me. I got little ones I love to fucking death, so I don't want to put them in jeopardy or put myself in the way of some shit because when I get there, and I ain't gonna stop till it's over. That goes with everything, work, everything. Once I latch on, I want to get some meat off. I want to come back. I want to draw back with something. You feel me? But yeah, I love this place, bro. But we do need some work. You know, it's sad that artists have to leave this place to make it and sometimes just deal with a certain amount of people so nobody poisons their circles and shit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
shouts out to the cats that's doing it, though. Pup, Big Pup. Little bro, he doing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sauce Walker,
Yeah.
he doing this shit. Bro, I really pay attention to how he takes care of his people. You don't have to learn that from seeing other people do it. You just got to be yourself. If that's what you choose you want to do, then do it. Ain't nothing wrong with being real and being good to somebody. Big shouts to Sauce for that.
Yeah.
Donnie Houston.